Hey guys, how you doing? It's Mike. It's around November now. I haven't posted a video in a long time. I just haven't gotten anybody where I could do some makeup on them, and other than just putting it on my hand or my arm or something like that, like in the other videos. Over on here, if you see this here, this is scurvy. It's a Zagoni mask, and I used this Halloween with my daughter in the mall. I wanted something simple that I could just pull over my head. I wore a trench coat, some dirty pants, stuff like that. I'm going to try to get a pic of that, or maybe even a little video to see show you what the costume looked like. But I didn't think it was anything, that great other than that costume. I went ahead and put some false nails on my hands and made them really long and dirty and stained and broken. And that seemed to work really good. Everybody in the mall seemed to really like it. They were freaked out pretty good. Anyway, it's really not about the mask or anything like that. I just figured I'd show you if you were wondering what I was doing for Halloween. I didn't do any prosthetics or anything like that on my face because honestly it takes a long time. And my daughter's at that age where she just wants to go and get candy, and it's just too much trouble. But rather than doing that, I could just do a little makeup on my hands, throw the suit on, and the costume, and I'll be all set. The reason I'm posting this video right now is I recently got hold of new material that Michael Davey created. I believe he's the one who came out with it, as far as I know. Basically what it is an acrylic vinyl. It looks very similar to milk in liquid form, and what's great about this material is latex is great. Really can't say much about that. It works really good. This, on the other hand, when it dries, it turns somewhat translucent, so when you put it on your hand, it virtually becomes invisible on your hand. Therefore it cuts back on how much makeup you're going to put on it, and cuts down the time. This is one of the little kits that he came out with. You can also just buy the liquid, which is what I did, but I didn't use it quick enough, and it has a tendency, if the lid's not on that tight, it will dry right up really quick if you don't use it. If you do get some, you want to use it really quick, because it solidifies right in the bottle. That's one of I think the downfalls of it. If you don't have it really tightly capped, you're going to lose it, and it's a little pricey. It's not really pricey. Anyway, it's called Watermelon, and like I said, you can go on his site, michaeldavey.com. He's an effects artist. He's been in the business for a long time. He makes bald caps and does other things, and I've been playing with this stuff, and it works great. I mean, I like it because it basically eliminates you from doing any blending and stuff like that, other than maybe the alcohol activated makeup that you use on it, which is basically what I'm using right now. Alcohol activated is pretty much the staple right now in any effects kit, only because it's so easy to use. You just need 91 to 99% alcohol to use it, to activate it. Also, you use that to even take it off. Now, if you haven't used this before, you really should get some, because it works really great. Another thing is, it works the same way as latex. When you pour the watermelon in a plaster mold without any release agent, you can pull out a prosthetic like this, and if you look at it, it's very, very thin and translucent, and like I said, when you tack it down with the alcohol, it really fuses to your hand, and it works great. I mean, it really does. I can't say enough about it. As far as I'm concerned, it's a brilliant discovery as far as him finding the material or coming out with the material. I'm going to be doing a makeup on this, or a little video of it, of the application and all that. I just wanted to touch down on what it was, if you haven't heard of it. What's great about the kits that he has is it has everything in it. So you get your alcohol, you get your coloring, you get the small little Q-tips to apply it. You don't need any great detail brushes, because if you do go out of the detail or anything like that, you just wash it away with the alcohol, and basically like watercolors. so you really can't make a mistake. It's really foolproof. I mean, but what I like about it is you can put it in one of your plaster molds. It does not work well in a silicone mold. That's something, it seems to take a long time. And another thing is you don't want to cast it really thick because it will take a long time for it to cure. He keeps all his appliances that he makes very, very thin, and I think it's because of, obviously because maybe the product, you know, it's so expensive, and because it cures a lot quicker. So it would take less time. Anyway, like I said, I'm going to be making a video, and I will put this on there and show you the actual application. See if I can finally grab one of my friends to get him over here without him goofing off and sitting still, so I can do it. My daughter's still really young. Honestly, I'm not big on putting her on YouTube. My wife's a little nervous about it. I myself, I don't have a problem with it. So anyway, I just wanted to touch down on that. Like I said, the material is called watermelon, and it's an acrylic vinyl plastic. It's milky white. You can find it at the paint and powder shop. You can actually buy the bottles of liquid to use to make your own appliances, or you could also buy the appliances at Paint and Powder or at michaeldavey.com, which is what I did to get the materials. The service is really good. They're very quick. They're very professional, and it's just basically another place to get your material. Like I said, I went ahead and did this because it was quick, and although it was extremely hot, being in Florida, you sweat even in the air conditioning and even inside a building. So it was somewhat uncomfortable. Anyway, I just wanted to touch on that. Like I said, all you really use for this is 91 to 99% alcohol to glue the prosthetic down. There's no other type of glue that you need. It basically melts the plastic into your hand. To remove it, you're just using alcohol again and basically peeling it off. And it sticks down really good. I mean, it doesn't really come off very easily. It's not anything that's going to cause any problems or anything, but when it's tacked down really good. I'm going to try to start posting more videos. I realize it's been a long time. Some of them have been so I really want to put out some thorough videos and hopefully get them out to you guys. Well, anyway, I just wanted to touch down on that. Like I said, alcohol activated makeup. If you don't have it, get it for your kid. It's great. You know, it works really good. Cheap brush you can get anywhere. All the little appliances you can make from the material, Q-tips, the little kits you can get, relatively inexpensive. You can use them again, although usually when you're taking them off they tend to tear. So it's cheap enough where you could just make another appliance if you have a mold or have another appliance in the kit. So that's pretty much it. Like I said, I'm going to hopefully do some other videos other than using this, but I do want to include this in one of my videos just so you can see how easy it is, and as far as application and everything like that. So I'll see you guys around, and I don't want to keep this video too long, and hopefully I'll be able to post a decent video pretty soon. Later guys, take care.